In this video, I will be creating a variable product such as this one here that comes in multiple colors and multiple sizes. And I'll show you how to set that up in Printful. So I'm back on my dashboard here. If I click on stores, this is my store. I'm going to click add product. A lot of my readers are women, so I think I will be designing a shirt for women here. And you can pick here based on the type of shirts you'd like to offer. I think I will be doing a 3/4 sleeve shirt. So I've only got the one product here, so I will pick this. And as you can tell, it comes in various colors here. And one thing to keep in mind, if you've designed something in black text, for example, you would likely want to pick a color that's with a light background. If you've designed something that has white print, you will likely want to put it on a dark background like those. So that's something to consider when you create your design. You may want to ask your designer to create a copy of the design in a different set of colors. And if you look at the product info, pricing, and guidelines, again, you'll see more information here how the product was made. It will also show you if you want to put something inside the garment or on the outside. And we'll talk about print file templates, so you can download those on the front. You can put something that is 12 by 16 inches, and you can download a template as well. You can read reviews about what people say about this shirt. So it is a little snug for unisex, so that's kind of good to know if you want to order one for yourself. People are saying that it is soft, very comfortable, so that's good. So I'm going to offer this shirt in all sizes, and I've created a white version of the previous design I had from before. I had this I'm Not Antisocial in black, but I've created a white version of that. I'm uploading it now. And once it's processed, I can place it. If you don't see this right away, just close it and you can come back and then you can place it. There we go. So it shows me what it's going to look like. I could adjust the size if I wanted to. It's telling me that the print quality is good. It could be a little better because it's only 193 dpi. I could create a larger image, but I'm still good. According to Printful, you need at least 120 dpi to reach a decent quality for your t-shirt. So I'm just going to reset the image back to what it was, and I'm going to make sure it's centered and centered. Pretty happy with that. I could add an outside label. So this appears as a tiny thing in the back of your shirt. It does cost extra, and I believe the price was shown on, if you look at the product pricing, you can see that for pricing, if you put an outside label, this costs extra. And it gives you the dimensions here, 3x3, and on the inside there's 3x3 as well. So the inside label, in a separate video, I will show you how to create a QR code for your own store. So that way if somebody got a t-shirt as a gift, they may be able to scan the code where the washing instructions are. That way it's not distracting, but if somebody really liked the shirt, then they can learn more and possibly buy something else from me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click on where I want that design to go, and I'm gonna upload my new file as a .png, but I've created an area on that file that is white so that the black code will be visible. So here you go. It will say scan me. People will see the QR code and they can use it if they want. It's telling me that the quality is plenty good, so I'm good there. I'm going to go back here to my product settings and want to make sure that I'm offering this shirt in perhaps all 5 of these colors. But once I see the front and I have a look, this may be too pale. So I don't like the way it looks on the light gray. So I'm not going to offer it like that. But I do love the look of it on the black. And this one is also fine here on the blue. Okay, so my outside label, I've got none, and the inside label, which is going to cost an extra $2.49, that ultimately the customer ends up paying for. So perhaps it puts the t-shirt in a slightly higher price bracket, so it's totally up to you if you decide to pay for things inside the shirt or not. And then you see in the bottom here that it shows the price as a range. It's because the extra small versus extra large t-shirt do not cost the same amount. So this is why there's a price difference. So it's asking me which default color to display. I'm going to do the black and white. And under advanced settings, I'm going to say that the mockup should be applied to all colors. And maybe I want to pick this one here for the store. I'll have it on a flat background here. And I'm going to proceed to details. And this is where the category should be selected. On my store, I have merchandise. I'm going to attach the size guide to the product description so that people will be able to order the correct size for them. And I'm going to proceed to pricing. And this is where the price variant was coming into play. So $18.99 for extra small all the way to extra large, but double XL is what costs more. And you decide. So right now they've got it set at about $7.50 profit per product. So up to you if you want to adjust pricing. Maybe I want to make it $26.99. It's a few extra pennies, but those pennies may be eaten away by fees of some sort. So I think this one, I want to make sure I keep about the same profit for all sizes here. And then I can submit it to the store. So the product has been synced to my store. Then I also want to explain how right now when I click on it, I've only got two photos, which are the two variants for the colors, but I would like to use some of the other images that Printful showed me, but unfortunately, this is why Printful gets bad reviews as a plugin. We can't easily do that. So the way to get extra images is to duplicate your existing product. And then I've already got the design, so the design should already be here. I'm just going to choose a file again, this one. And the color variation is already here. And I'm not going to worry about the inside label this time because that's not my purpose. I just want to get the extra images. I'm just going to go to continue. And this time I'm going to select the woman's mock-up, add those in both colors. That's fine. I'm going to proceed to details. I'm not going to publish this product, but I'm going to let it upload the images in my media folder. I'm not even going to worry about this here. I'm submitting it to the store. While it's doing that, if I look at my media folder on my website, you see that the women wearing that shirt are now being uploaded. So that's all I need. I'm just now going to delete this because I'm not going to use the product for real. I just wanted those images. So I'm deleting this. And again, I'm going to repeat the process. I want the men images this time. So I'm just going to duplicate, put the design back on there. Normally it keeps the design. I don't know why the process is not working. And this time I will do the men's mockup. Sometimes you will see this option to add additional mockups, and this is what would allow me to include other images as well. And under advanced settings, we can default to that. So now I should be able to choose everything here. I've already uploaded those. I'm going to proceed to details and submit to store. I forgot to hide it, but that's okay. I'll delete it right away. So if I look at my library here, I should see new images coming in. There we go. So the images have been uploaded to WooCommerce. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. I'm going to refresh and reload this page. So if I refresh, I see that I have one shirt and one mug, which is the way I want. And then if I go back to this product here, I'm going to edit this. And in the right column, this is where I can change those images and add new images. So I'm going to leave this as the main image, but under gallery images, I'm going to choose all the extra ones that I uploaded. There's also the measuring guide, so if you wanted to include those, you can. That should be it. When I've got this one twice, I'm going to remove one of them, and I'll move the ladies up above. So you can reorder your images like that. You could also change this one, select a different one. If you want to say something at the top of the product page. So if I update this, you'll see that. If I view the product, so you see that I've got this top image here that people can zoom onto, and they can also see the other images here, including how to measure the shirt. Close this. So if I want to add text at the top, I'm just going to edit the product. And you may notice here that some of the description was written by Printful to reflect all of the color combinations. But in my particular case, I'm not using them all. And you can see by selecting the colors, I'm using black, white, and then heather, denim, and navy. So some of the information, so heather denim I'm using, but I'm not using heather gray. So I'm going to remove this not to confuse people. It should be good like that. And then I did want to add a little bit of information at the top as well. So you can probably come up with something funnier than this. But this is just a tutorial here to show you what you can do with WooCommerce and Printful with a variable product. So if I refresh this product now, you see that this is the text that I have. Now, there's the colors and the sizes here. So you may want to tell people choose your color and size before they see the price. Because if they clear this, you will notice that we don't have a price just yet. So maybe I want to indicate that in the description. And I will turn this into a heading 3 so it's bigger. And then below that, I'll just say probably want to modify the product name as well. Okay, so now I have my updated title, I've got the price range, I've got some information about it, and then I tell people to choose a color and size. The size guide is located here where people can measure themselves and then figure out what dimensions they should order for themselves. And they can navigate through this here, and if they click on the little icon, then they can look at larger versions of all these shirts. So you don't have to include that many images. I'm just showing you here what is possible with the default options in WooCommerce and Printful. So down here you will see additional information. Here the weight is irrelevant, but if I choose a color, so let's say I wanted the black and white and I wanted a medium shirt, then it's going to show it to me as $26.99, and then the weight is now listed here as specific for this particular color and size. Now let's say you wanted to change those prices. I highly recommend you only modify the prices on the Printful side of things, as the connection doesn't appear to always work. So this is the best way I found to edit my prices is on Printful, and then they will automatically be updated on the site. So if you wanted to do that on Printful, you could come here and edit the prices. So just to make it easy here for you to see, so this is the double XL in denim navy. I'm going to make that be 30 and save my price. So I'm going to come back in here, refresh. So that was navy, and I'm going to do double XL. And you now see the $30. Now you'll see that I changed this information here. To change the text to make it more visible that this is a link, I went to Printful Settings, and then if you scroll down, this is the text that I changed. So feel free to modify that as you see fit so that it's clearer that people can click, and then save your changes. Now this is a bit of an advanced tip, but if you don't like the way the colors or the sizes are arranged, like in this case, it appears to be alphabetical, which doesn't make sense for our brains. Typically, we would expect from very small to very large or the other way around, but we start with large and then extra large is down here, which doesn't make sense. But you can fix that. I'm going to edit this product. So this is the product here. I'm going to go down to the product data and then go to the attributes. So here, if you wanted to list the size first, you just need to click on this, drag and drop. So now the size would be listed first. So that's overall. Right now it's color, then size. If I refresh, now it's size, then color. Now, if you try and change the order of things here and reorder them, it's not going to work. It will default back to alphabetical, but I'll show you how to change that. If you scroll up and go back to products, under there, there's attributes. If you click on here, now you will see size, and this is the custom ordering. You can configure the terms right in here. So I'm going to configure the terms, and this is where I'm going to drag and drop them. So I'm going to start with extra small at the top, followed by small, followed by medium. I'll move double XL way at the bottom, and I should be good now. So if I edit the product, then go back to the attributes where I was. If I expand this, now they are correct. If I save this again, and now if I refresh it, now I finally have it right. So this was a little tedious, but once you have other shirts, hopefully the same sizes will be available and you won't have to redo that. There's so many products that you can create with Printful. The sky is the limit. And because of the automation between Printful and your WooCommerce store, you do not have to be the one shipping and packing and dealing with invoicing and all of that. All of it is automated due to the way Printful handles this. So if you've yet to sign up for Printful, you've just watched all these videos before deciding, go ahead and use my affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything to sign up. It's gocreate.me/Printful, and then you'll be taken to Printful's website where you can sign up and create your own custom products.